Every day, humans use objects made on a machine tool. A life without machines is a life without objects. Discover the unique life of a machinist. This is CycleStart.
Hi, I'm David Vander from Rhine Solutions in Brantford, Ontario. Today we're making mold components for breast mint containers on a 5-axis CNC mill. The first part of running a job would be setting up the program, which involves setting up the material for the graphics, setting up our stock geometry, setting up that it's, whether it's a cylinder or a box, setting up the length and radius. From there, using the conversational control, we have a list of different milling features we can select based upon what features we have to cut. So, for example, we're cutting an O-ring groove, so we're milling a circle. And based on information on the print, we would know our radius, we'll know our depth of cut. We have to take into consideration stock material for next operations and finishing operations. But using the math that the machine has incorporated with it, we can get to the O-ring grooves that we're looking for. When we think that we're happy with the program that we've made, we'll verify it by asking the graphics to generate a 3D drawing. You can see the features show up on the part. You can make sure that they look like they're in line with one another, and that the final product on the 3D graphics looks like the final product that we're wanting to hold in our hands. So we're loading our part into a 3-jaw chuck that we know is centered on our rotary table. Load the part in, make sure that there's nothing underneath it. Tighten the chuck, ideally with a torque wrench so that it's held by the same strength every time. Cycle start. Now we're going to take the part over to our digital height gauge to measure it, make sure everything's okay. We're going to be checking overall height, O-ring depth, and counterbore depth. Good part. I really like my job because of the diversity of work I get to do. I get big parts and small parts, bigger tolerances and small tolerances. I feel able to track the accuracy of the machine, know that I'm being able to hold my tolerance, know that I can be able to make a good part every day. Hopefully I'd really like to get more into the design aspect of machining and helping make better products, new products, try to innovate a little bit. Which is a big part of the challenge, is you can get really comfortable in the parts that you're making, and you got to be able to let yourself grow and be able to keep making new parts and trying to find ways to cut more efficiently and make good parts faster. So I think the future of the trade will require a lot more skilled trades workers and ticketed machinists. Parts are getting more complicated, machines are getting more complicated. People want big parts faster with more features on it, so we got to be able to adapt to that demand and be able to meet that demand.
Thank you for watching CycleStart. Be sure you subscribe. Tell us in the comments what machinist application you'd like to see next.